Hey everybody, this is Matt. In today's video lesson I'm going to be talking to you about coming up with a drum part. I'm going to be using a website called freejamtracks.com on my iPod here, and the topic of today is going to be funk. I think drummers tend to have a lot of fun in funk music, and this same principle that I'm going to be teaching you today can also be applied to both rock, blues, any kind of style. But let me just let you hear the track, and the thing I focus on first when I'm coming up with a drum part is the bass. The drummer and the bass need to be wired together. So let me just let you hear this, just so you can get an idea what it sounds like. All right, so that's the gist of it. That just sort of repeats. This is just a jam track, something to practice with. It's a great practice tool, by the way. So what I'm focusing on is the bass. That's the first thing I listen for. So let me just let you hear it again, and I'll just kind of come up with a kick drum part that I think might fit. So I really go. So that's where I'm going to start, is with that kick drum pattern. It matches the bass, pretty closely. Now here's where you have a choice in songs. A song like this, you can either choose to play it straight and let the band kind of carry the feel of the song, or, like I said, drummers can have a lot of fun with funk music. You can give it a shuffle feel by kind of changing your hi-hat pattern. You can add in a bunch of ghost notes with your left hand and really fill in the holes. You can do little offbeat things on the ride. There's a lot of things you can do. So let me just let you hear a couple of those, different patterns. So first I'm going to just play it straight and let the band kind of carry the feel of the song. So that's just kind of hanging back, just playing straight. So this time I'm going to give a little shuffle feel on the hi-hat and maybe throw in some ghost notes on the snare. And I promise you'll hear the difference and just what those little changes can do. Big difference. And also, if you notice, I was kind of hitting with the band. That one part, let me just let you hear what part I'm talking about, kind of hitting along with the band. That part right there. Really adds a lot. So it just kind of breaks up the monotony of the beat and just adds a little flavor to it. Okay, now I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like doing like a little offbeat cymbal thing on the ride cymbal. And that's going to really spice up things as well. And I'll probably throw in a little ghost notes on the snare, just because that's what I like to do. sounded pretty cool, I thought. So there's a lot of things you can do with, you know, coming up with a drum pattern. You know, like I said, it's a good thing to focus on the bass guitar first. That's where the kick drum and the bass need to be just locked in together, just tight, and you know, really just driving it. And then as far as your hands, you know, how you carry the beats, totally up to you. You know, if you're in a band that tends to play things pretty straight away, not too crazy, not too complicated, it may benefit you just to play a straight beat. But if the band you're in tends to be a little more progressive, likes to play a lot of notes, you may want to throw in, you know, some of the other examples I showed you, making it more of a shuffle feel. Maybe throw in some ghost notes, which I think is spectacular. That whole ghost note technique. If you want to learn more about it, you can check out one of my other videos on ghost notes. I just think they add so much to a song, you know, to a drum beat. And so I hope you learned something from this. Maybe next time I'll find a rock pattern. But this jamtracks.com, that one funk thing I was using for this video, it's called Steve Jordan is Cool. That was the best one I could find, just sort of on the fly. I'll have to look more in depth and see if there's any good rock jam tracks. But like I said, you can apply this technique, these ideas to any style of music. Okay? So take care, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.